Heartbreaking news is coming to your home. The one who hurt you, open it quickly. There are 35 minutes left before the doorbell rings, before your heart trembles from what you're about to learn. You must be prepared for what is coming, because the person who once hurt you is no longer holding back what they buried for years. Meanwhile, you were left piecing together a broken version of events. They watched from afar, feeling safe in their silence, thinking time would erase what happened. But the truth doesn't die in silence. It multiplies, it haunts. Eventually, it returns home. This package, this message, this document is meant to be in your hands because no one else can bear its contents as you can. They were warned in spiritual ways and given signs to apologize, but pride kept them locked in chains of secrecy. What's more important is that this was destined to arrive now, not a moment earlier or later. This is heaven's clock, and your name was written on the moment for this very date, July 21st, 2025, and this very hour. Now their own soul is restless and crying for your forgiveness in a language you've never heard before. Whether it was fear of rejection, shame, or the spiritual blockage of their own actions, they couldn't find the courage to face you. So instead, they poured their truth onto pages words soaked in pain, lines written between trembling breaths. There's a hidden sentence, a paragraph that even they did not fully comprehend when they wrote it, but it was guided by a divine hand. It speaks of your elevation, your coming blessing, and their fall from what they once held high. But you never knew it. A photo, a token, something they kept as their own secret to remember you. This was their last chance to send the truth, and the Messenger Angel Gabriel stood beside them when they sealed it. Even now, your spiritual guides are clearing your space, preparing your energy for this emotional hurricane. It may feel like pain again, but this time it's not meant to destroy. It's meant to unlock and release. They carried it not out of arrogance, but because it was their only connection to the moment they lost everything. There's healing attached to this moment that can't be postponed. This is the turning point. The pain will not remain the same after tonight. The frequency of the house is changing. Watch closely, listen carefully, and breathe deeply. The air feels different because divine truth is about to enter. It's someone realizing too late what they destroyed and trying to salvage a piece of it. Some of what is written may sound like madness, but it is a madness born from guilt, not from ill intent. A part of it wasn't meant to be written, but they did it anyway. It's about a third person who is involved in your hurt, someone you may not have known about. That name will bring clarity to a mystery you've been questioning for years. Their mind broke trying to pretend they were okay without you. They hoped time would heal it all, but instead time made their guilt grow louder. Your hand will tremble when you touch it, and that's okay, because emotion is part of the purification. There may be a familiar scent attached to it, a perfume, a cologne, a smell from a place long gone. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine signature to show you who it's from, even before you open it. Their actions were cruel, but their hearts still pulsed with guilt every time they saw someone who resembled your smile. This timing holds a doorway you must walk through, even with tears in your eyes. They lived under a heavy disguise, but inside regret consumed them daily. It is laced with divine permission, and only you are chosen to open it. The one who caused you sleepless nights, the one who silently disappeared and left with unanswered actions and broken ties, is returning in a way you didn't expect. The Messenger Angel Gabriel says, "This is not a time for hesitation. It will hit you unexpectedly because it's something only the two of you used to say. Be still when you open it. Light a candle if you must. You'll need both silence and strength when reading. What's arriving at your doorstep is laced with deep emotion, sorrow, and revelation. There is a knock from the past, echoing through time, reaching your present, and demanding that you listen before it's too late. You will not just read it, you will feel it. The room will change the moment you touch it, and the atmosphere will tremble, because emotion never lies. This person may be far in distance, but they are very close to breaking closer than you know. Something happened recently in their life that pushed them to release everything. They saw your face in a dream, and it haunted them because your expression wasn't angry. It was disappointed. The clock is ticking. This is not a physical visit. It's a wave of truth crashing into your space, carrying an envelope of guilt, apology, and confession. For too long, they hid behind pride and fear, pretending they were fine. This heartbreaking news is not just information. It's the final chapter in a story you tried to forget. What they sent carries the weight of every tear you cried and speaks to the pain they never acknowledged. It will shake your soul because the words written were never meant to be found. However, heaven made sure you would receive them. There is a courier on the move right now, guided not by human hands alone, but by divine orchestration. The Messenger Angel Gabriel says, "This person who broke you didn't know that hurting you would bring them to the edge of destruction. Their words are fragile yet heavy. They've written them with trembling hands, not knowing if you'll even read them or tear them apart in fury. They never truly let you go, not emotionally or spiritually. The truth is, they wanted to reach out before, but something stopped them each time. Your house, your space, your energy is about to receive that truth in full force. You must understand the letter carries not just confession but prophecy. Inside this package there is an item that belonged to you, The clock is almost out, not just for you to receive this, but for them to make peace with heaven. The sadness is deep, but what comes after will shift your entire soul. If you find yourself feeling nervous right now, it's because your soul already knows the truth is near. You will know the moment the package arrives. Whether it's a knock, a ring, or a sound you cannot explain, it will happen soon. The Messenger Angel Gabriel says, "Do not reject this out of rage. There's a reason heaven allowed it to come." There's a phrase repeated multiple times inside the message. It's almost like a chant, something they whispered during sleepless nights. This is not a random letter. It's a soul pouring out its final plea. There's more inside. A second piece of paper folded behind the first. Do not miss it.